We're up in Hale near Manchester at Altius Healthcare, coming to see Doug Jones, who has been my physio for the last 10 plus years. Physio at the moment is consisting of a lot of soft tissue work on the leg, a lot of soft tissue work on the wrist, on the ribs, on the head as well. You know, it's small gains, it's just chipping away again and again at it. You don't see a huge reward, you know, and it's difficult because it's not like you're smashing a PB, it's not like you're getting one of your biggest lifts in, you're just chipping away at it. But you have to trust the fact that it's doing good, you have to trust the fact that it's gradually making you better. You know, it's small steps to start with and then it starts to build, so we're just getting to the point where it's really picking up and things are starting to get better. Everything we're doing in the pool is great for physio because everything in the gym is very aggressive, there's a lot of weights involved, but once you're in the water you still get that resistance, you still get that workout, but you can take all the weight off the limbs. We do a lot of swimming, which is great for our cardio workout as well, but also just moving in the pool, whether it's jumping or sidestepping, anything with resistance without that weight on it, it's a great workout.
Looks putting me on charge. We're on recharge here.
One of the ways we're trying to regenerate his strength is using an intramuscular needle stimulated with electricity, and that causes a muscle twitch, and that gives him like a turbo boost to develop strength during his rehab. So he do this and then he does some strengthening afterwards. There aren't many people that can do that. So go make it rubbish. So you increase the width. So if you can generate the same map on that side as this one, and then increase the distance between the two by pulling and pushing equally, your goal, correct. So what we're doing with G here is we're trying to stimulate the muscle to grow again. The problem is that during the healing process it's quite painful, so the muscle becomes inhibited, and because he hasn't been able to put much weight through his leg, he's lost a lot of his natural strength. So we're doing heavy holds through the range, and he's learning to hold for a count of 5 and then choose another part of the range and hold it again.
I'm just picturing this metal rod bending.
Yeah, but that's what everybody says. They do. They go, it's just going to shatter my metalwork, but the pins are going to rattle out. And they're not. They haven't yet.
Doug just mentioned that resting it almost makes the bone forget that it's injured and stops it healing. Each time you remind it it's broken, it starts to heal a bit more, which is polar opposite of what I would have thought was the case. It doesn't feel like that's how I'm walking. Exactly. I think I'm not pausing on the left leg as long as I'm trying to like race across.
The first thing is you need to understand and see what it is you're doing.
Yeah.
And then practice trying to correct it. Try and hold this totally still while you're walking, because what you'll do is you'll feel when it's not, it'll give you feedback. Yeah, so what we're doing with G here is we're teaching him literally to walk again. So we show him how he's walking on video and then give him certain drills to try and prompt correct movement again, getting him out of this limp that's now become a bit of a habit. And it's really difficult for him at the moment.
As we can see.
It is. So hard. Glutes are burning. I've done absolutely nothing.
So come down. How bent would it be on the bike?
Yeah.
Fine. Good. Down into your track start. And count 1, 2, 3, and away. Well done.
Recovering from a big injury is always difficult. Recovering from multiple big injuries is so much harder. You know, I've learned this from this last recovery block. It's so easy to underestimate what the physio is doing. You know, it doesn't feel dynamic, it doesn't feel exciting. You can often think, well, you know, is it doing anything? I'm lifting such light weights and making such small movements, but if you skip it, it's disastrous. You know, you can't get back to sport, you can't get back to fitness without these tiny small physio sessions. The thing with the physio at this stage is that these tiny little movements that you're doing give you a massive base to build on for the bigger stuff that we do further down the line. that feels more dynamic. You know, the heavy weights, the fast moving, the strength and conditioning to get you back on the bike, but you have to do this small stuff now to give you that base to build on and to set you up and to make sure you can get through that next step completely injury free. You know, I've done physio for years on all different injuries, but I still need someone to guide me through and coach me. And you know, to anyone in a similar position, I would say just that: work with someone you trust, work with someone that knows their stuff. They're going to motivate you, they're going to help you, and they're going to get you back on track and get you doing the right things to get you fully fit again.